Absolutely. And in fact, some of the biggest growth happened in my business when actually I stepped back after a while, because I realized that there were people in my business that wanted to do what I was doing. And that's the beauty of the industry that we're in, is that you build leaders, you build people. So your ego has to move out of the way. Because if you're the issue, if you're the person that has the charisma, the personality, the stage presence or whatever, quite often you have to step away from that, because those people have to grow.
Yes.
And that is something that is, people who don't know the industry are still trying to get their heads around that. They're still trying to say, well, how... I thought you had to get in first.
Yeah. Well, it's so good. We've I've heard this. We've had other entrepreneurs on the show, and they have said that actually, things like don't try to do everything yourself, hire better people than you.
Correct.
And so the dynamic you're talking about, actually, Lucien, is common to many businesses. It's that don't be everything.
Correct.
Bring other people in. Look up and learn.
Henry Ford once said, I don't need to know all my different subjects. All I need to know is one thing, and I'll surround myself with good people. Branson said it. Everybody said it.
You're on the same page as me there, Lucien.
Yeah.
It's good to hear that.
Yeah.
I quote the Henry Ford one so often as well.
Exactly. I only need to know one colour black. That's it, right? And I don't need to know anything about law, because I've got lawyers.
I know a man who does.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. And actually, on that point, interestingly enough, we have a lot of people that come in this industry that are always from a different background. So they come with a set of skills. They come with a different baggage, shall we say. So quite often they're bringing stuff that they don't need. They need to leave at the door. They need to forget about it. And actually, quite often the people with the biggest business background struggle the most, because they think they've, well, they're doing it that way. I think I can do it this way.
Right. So actually, you're saying almost the humility of the fresh thinker is a blessing, and the experienced success person that joins is the barrier is there what they already know.
Correct. You got to strip it down. You got to keep it simple.
Fascinating.
And a lot of people don't, and I didn't. I'm a classic case of that. If there are people in within our company that ever get to watch this, they'll be laughing, because they'll be thinking, he's Mr. Analyst. I was known as Mr. Analyst because I had to know everything before I went. I had to know everything before. I had to know all the nuts and bolts. But actually, there's no need to.